my money. If a nigga tryna take my money, I turn it into dummy. Yeah, feel like a Peter when I'm running with this baby night. I feel like a cougar with the 4-5 up one. Feel like
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect to see you on a card no time soon, man. I'm happy to see you back outside, brother.
It's been 2 years, man. It's time.
We gotta ask, man.
What
Show
up,
off. What's
bro?
good? You ain't been outside either, man. What's up?
Chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm just looking forward to it, man.
What up,
I'm just
show?
looking
What's up,
forward
show?
to it, bro. What's the word? Knowledge was good, my boy.
I can't complain,
Come on,
buddy.
man. Hey, listen, man.
I mean,
It's gonna be a
listen.
good one, man. Honestly, bro, I usually get up here and be, but it's my first time battling. I'm saying like a comical type of battler, bro. So like that's gonna be fun for
Comical.
me.
Y'all
Yeah,
ain't just
I
comical.
ain't
You
made jokes in a
crazy?
while, man.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I mean, I'm a realist. Like I live in like the reality world, and the world I live in, bro, ain't nobody really getting big money off of drug sales. So I don't believe none of that shit. So I go with what resonates with me. So when I watch the battles, I bypass that dumb shit, and I, you know what I'm saying, I enjoy it because he's funny. He made me laugh a lot, bro.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope as hell.
Yeah,
Hey,
what is bomb?
I wanted to say real quick that like the new niggas, these niggas names be dumb as shit. I ain't gonna lie. I just wanted to say these niggas names be dumb as shit nowadays. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Hell yeah,
Th-
hell yeah, bro.
I mean, both of you guys are returning. You know what I mean? Like, really,
And debuting for me. I'm not sure if he battled on this platform before, but I know that it's gonna be
debuting
my
facts.
debut. You know what I'm saying? Shout the Baz, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? And salute to your honor, you know what I'm saying, for picking up the slack that Snake tried to create, you know what I'm saying? So salute to you for that. You feel me? Word up. And let's just have some fire shit, cause I'm gonna keep it real, bro. It don't really matter. It's been a long time since I've been here, cause you know, I mean, I took a hiatus before and came back with Mac Myron and had rounds of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't skip a step, and I took 2 years off back then. So
Is battling somebody like your honor? Is it a different approach? Because you're saying you never battled somebody that's comical or funny like that.
yeah,
What's the mindset? You know what I'm saying? How do you walk away with a win or to have performance of the night or be the most talked about that night?
nah, that's easy, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I just gotta do them. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how every group of friends got the homie. You know what I'm saying that's funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like then they wind up joking a little too much, and you gotta be like, yo, chill out. You know what I'm saying? So that night, I'm just be like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Right,
treat him like
right.
the funny friend. That's all.
Honor,
Yes, sir.
you battling show off on your return. You know what I'm saying?
I am.
What's the mindset going into this battle? How do you walk away with a win, or what are you looking forward to
But
out of this battle?
I wish I could have had a different tune up. I wish I had a tune up battle before this a little bit. So this will be the tune up in preparation for the URL then. So when he said he
Okay.
got a show, I was like, that's a perfect tune up because he ain't never been too dangerous for nobody. He ain't never been one of them like that, like that.
Wow.
Like, you know what I mean? Not that he can't do what he do, everybody can get high, but like he ain't just on a danger scale.
Can I ask you a question?
He ain't jumping off the rip on a dangerous level. He ain't an earthquake and
Hey,
shit. So I
Got
was
you. He's not that dangerous.
yeah,
Okay.
hey, Anna,
he
let
ain't
me
an
ask you a
he's
question
not an
directly.
earthquake and shit. He's solid rapper though, solid battler. Like most
You heard?
rappers.
Right.
But
You
Hey, you
don't
heard?
take shit
Yo,
like
hold on
Honor
real
do?
quick. Hey, Anna, let me ask you a question directly. You know what I'm
oh, for
saying? We
sure.
could we could get the interviewers out. We could have a convo, right?
Oh, 100.
So let me ask you, right? Do you respect my resume in battle rap? We
Resume.
not we not doing the battle rappy stuff. I'm talking about like just real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like not hater, not the battle rap talk. I'm just saying if you wasn't on the microphone and we was on the block and I bumped into you and was like, yo, bro, do you respect my resume? Would you say yes or no?
I'll probably have to let
It's
you
not a
know.
trick question, bro. It's not a trick
I know.
question.
I would probably have to let you know that resumes is one of the last criterias I judge because
No, I understand.
all you gotta
I'm
do
not
is pay
saying
for the
what you
battle.
judge battle rap on. No, listen, I'm not saying what does your y'all been held away from me for all these years, I go extra crazy on y'all. I don't know if what you've been watching or if you just gonna go off of a pulverized word and think that's gonna be something. Like even it was good, bro. Even when you did the video on your gram, see that's why I said it's funny to me because you took a comment that a fan or somebody who wasn't a fan made, and you said you see how the culture views you show off. No, that's one person, bro. I don't know. I don't consolidate emotions when it comes to human beings, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I'm following.
All right. I mean, honestly, I know you respect the resume for sure because to say you don't is to say you don't respect the people that you want to one day face. And you're not gonna say that because you know how feminine they could be and might take it personal and not give you the battle. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you
So
got a better
So look, all
resume,
right. So look,
Showoff?
my,
of course I do. He knows
so
that.
I appreciate you. You know,
He knows that.
I appreciate your speech, man. That was well
Cause I don't
said.
think he got no legends. If I'm not mistaken, he don't got no legends on his resume, right?
But no,
Nobody that's considered
I
legendary.
appreciate your speech. That was well said. But I check this out. So
I mean, I'm for
when it come to resume for me, it don't mean too much because all you gotta do is battle them. It don't really. You could just
no, I understand.
hold
No,
on,
you know,
brother.
you have to have the opportunity first. You have to have the no, you skipping a part. You have to have the opportunity first. You haven't been with a platform that's giving you the opportunity to even be in a conversation with them yet. That's why I said what I said. Because you haven't had the opportunity. You can't do anything without somebody saying, here, have this. And nobody's bumped into you to believe in you enough to say, here, have this. I just wanted to point that part out.
Man, I
You have
appreciate
no
that.
proof of concept, is what I'm saying. No proof of concept.
Damn.
I appreciate that. Look, let me go, brother. Um,
No, I got you.
resume don't mean too much to me because if ARP just book it, you gonna battle them, and then that's what it is. It doesn't really,
That's
it
no,
don't
it
really.
doesn't work that way.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. I got you.
I know I'm just trying to correct because you'll say that and people will believe it.
Yeah,
You know,
but
and
then,
you got that from a
but
big K battle, but it's not
but you
true.
got to do that.
That's
You
why
got
I
to do
came
that.
from other leagues that was credible before I've been there.
You got to do that.
We go hard. You
You got to do that
know what I'm
during your
saying?
speech, though, brother. You got to do that during your speech. Write it down as
Nah,
I'm
I just
saying
gotta
it.
correct it, bro. You can't let lies fly. That's what women do. They say a lie and then run on and you forget how to revert back to the lie they told. I just want
You
to
gotta
stop
write
it
it.
right
You
there.
gotta
You
write
know what
it
I'm saying?
down as it's happening, so that you could. You come back with your
I don't
debate.
got time, bro. I'm running the airport, bro. I don't got
Well, I
time.
can't continue to do the interrupted thing. I just let it go. You could just have it and go ahead and do your little interview with bro. I
Nah,
can't do
you
it
got
like
it. Go
that.
ahead.
I ain't never
I
been.
got you,
I ain't
bro. Go
never been
ahead.
on that time. That ain't me. I'm sorry.
Let me
It may mean a lot to
Mhm.
you, but to me personally, they don't mean more than the lyrical content that's being spit.
I got you.
Resume ain't too high on my priority list. Resume don't mean
I got
nothing
you.
because all you gotta do is book it. All you gotta do is pay for it, and you gonna battle O'Red. If he book O'Red, he gonna battle Rosenberg. If he book Rosenberg, it doesn't really like it ain't like you had to beat him and beat him and beat him first. It's not a tournament. It's not a you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, there was
It's
definitely
just a
never that.
thing.
And
Yeah,
the wild, you know what
you
the
just
wild
book
part
it.
Shout
is?
out
The
to the
wild part is
trappers.
right. Seeing as how you never battled over there, yo, knowledge. I just want to point something out. He's never battled there, but he's trying to say how the bookings get done. You see how
Yeah.
wild that sounds? It sounds crazy. You've never battled there. You don't have a personal relationship with the owner. I do, but you're telling me how the battles got booked. He say you gonna do this, you
brother,
do that.
brother,
Bro, I've always had
brother.
options. Listen, hold on real quick. Listen, I've always had options
Shout
every
out to the
rare breed
riot. My guy know
performance.
the
Do you know why I've always had
game
Yeah,
well.
options every rare breed
he might
performance? I
got it,
had
man. He might
options.
got to have it. He
Listen,
got it.
I'm
I
saying
ain't
I
really,
got options
you
because
know what I mean.
I
I can't.
headlined the first 5 events that of his existence. I headlined them all. That's why I had options for every name I got. That's why.
Yeah, brother.
Because I was at
I'm
the
just
top of the
explaining how
card, just
bookings.
like this
I'm just
one.
explaining how bookings work. I'm not talking about ARP. I'm just talking about bookings in general.
But but you're explaining about rare breed.
Bookings
No,
in
they don't happen over there like that.
bookings in general is the nigga, the league on the page, the guy to battle you. It's not so
Yeah,
it
but you
can't.
have
So I don't
options.
think it
You
means that much to battle for it to whether that person is Mav or whether it's just somebody he paid for. I know I'm not dismissing your resume, but you ask me what I
so
think of it. I'm trying to answer what I
I know
think
for
of it.
sure.
I don't.
I
It
got
don't
you.
mean too much to
Let
me,
me
bro.
ask you. What is your purpose in coming back to battle rap if it's not to build your resume, i.e., building your brand to make more money? And to do that, you got to get in front of the elites, right? So your resume is going to depict what you make in this, unless you
So
just
why
coming
you? So
back in
why
it
you
because
leave? So
ain't
why?
nothing
All
else
right,
going on.
let's do it another way then, because I see you like to talk. So that's fair. Why you
No,
leave
I just
battle
like
rap?
I like for stuff to make
Why you
sense.
leave battle rap?
Oh, I'm sorry, I got you. So my daughter, bro. So my oldest daughter's 23, bro. Like she's an engineer that goes to Georgia Tech, right? So I left battle rap because she needed to focus up and it was extra stuff she needed to get done, and she needed her dad to do it. I don't know if you're a dad yet. You may not have them responsibilities. And then my son's 20 and he goes to Virginia State and then he plays ball. So I had to, you know what I'm saying? I was doing that father stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like the important stuff. Like, because I already did what a lot of people will never do in this culture. I've done it already. I've stood in front of the toughest guy in the culture and said, you won't do nothing. I made one of the most disrespectful people say his homie was a cop.
So,
Like, it's not a lot more to do. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, bro. To say I'm not a threat, it's like, bro, there's two icons I mentioned, and they both arguably got 30'd. Like, nobody treated Math the same after our battle, bro. I don't know if you noticed that, but nobody treated him the same. Everybody was up on him after that. I don't know if you noticed that. No, I don't know if you noticed after I battled Arse that Brizz's angle became your man's a cop. I don't know if you noticed these things, bro. But if I don't do what I do, none of these things happen.
damn.
It's on you, knowledge.
I'm just
Now,
saying. These are
so,
facts.
I mean, I like this conversation. So Anna is like, I know how Anna, you know, me and Anna have a lot of great conversations. So Anna, to you, a resume doesn't truly matter. Like, as far as skill, though, Honor, do you feel like Showoff has that level of skill that you respect when it comes to MCing and battle rap?
I think he's solid. I think he's a solid battler. Again, I don't think it's nothing. I don't think I needed a tune up. He's the tune up before I go back to URL.
Got you. He's a good tune-up. That's how you feel.
He's
He's a good tune-up.
he's a great tune up before I get back to the where it matters in the real competition. He's a great tune up for that.
So let me ask you a
I
question.
wanted a
Where it
tune up
matters in the
before
real
him. I
competition.
wanted a tune up before
I
him.
respect that.
I wanted a tune up before him, but it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was somebody. And once they said him, I'm like, oh, okay, now that could be the tune up. With all due humble respect and humility, that's a tune up. And a tune up is a good word for. It's a good word. That's a great word. We don't like it. Niggas don't like it in the
Somebody
culture, but
said
that's just them.
resumes matter, but who's the better rapper?
Of course I am. I've always been I mean, come on, bro. But like I'm gonna keep it on real with you. So I respect even the tune-up thing, bro. Because I mean, it is what it is. You know, it's possible you'll come back and have ring rust. It's possible I could come back and have ring rust. It's been years for both of us, right? I mean, but I mean, I can't put that on myself because when you're ready, you don't got to get ready. And I never actually really stopped. I just stopped performing on camera. I never stopped writing and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're a writer, you're a writer, right? But what I will say is, I don't really believe that you believe what you actually saying. I know that I'm trying my hardest to stay like, because it's a fine line between actuality and battle rap reality. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get it. But I just don't want for you to, because I want a classic battle, bro, because you are talented, bro. I'm not up here saying you trash or nothing, bro. You're very talented. You know what I'm saying? It's even when I say comical, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, just like you may not have meant it disrespectful when you said warm up. It's kind of like the same thing. I say comical because it's not easy being funny. You know what I'm saying? It's
Facts.
not easy. I never had to actually be a funny nigga. I was tall, dark, and handsome. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I never had to have that. You know what I'm saying? Especially to have it like natural like that, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be fun for me, just experiencing battling somebody who has that attribute. You know, it's kind of be like battling clips, just less important and popular.
Mm. So you feel like battling Yana is like battling a less important, less popular Charlie Clips.
Yeah. Cause even Charlie Clips say a couple street lines every now and then. But we know he not really out there in the streets,
As
man.
far as rapping though, you don't feel like Yana could rap with you at all.
No, man, our subject matter is different.
And one thing I can say, Yana prides himself at being a great rapper. Or
No,
Yana, how do you feel
he's
about
dope.
that?
Well, one of the downsides of battle rap is that we all think we know each other's career by heart. We all think we know each other's timeline. We all think we've seen everything. We think our opinion on that person is the correct opinion. Not only is it just
Right.
ours, but it's correct. And that's one of the downsides of battle rap because if you know me, I haven't been a jokester in a long time. This shit come out as fire and it's rhyme. I'm one of the best rapper niggas. But most people don't know. They ain't watching this shit on the app. They ain't watching that. They just don't know. And it be like that. You see, me knowing that, I don't feel no way. I understand. Yeah, I get it. You only
For
get to
sure,
see
for
what you
sure.
see, and we make our assumptions, and we make our assumptions based on what we see. But
Yeah.
if motherfuckers really knew each other's timeline by heart, they would all, we would think differently about each other. So I ain't got no worries with that.
That's a
I ain't
fact.
worried about that.
What I will say though, just on some, not even on no hating shit, just because I really do want the best for every artist though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when you do get an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? If you do get an opportunity after this, because I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. If you happen to get smoked by me, which is possible, I don't want for you to, I understand being confident, but I also believe in being no reality based. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible you can get bodied by me that night. And that
Mm.
will definitely make it so that you don't even get an opportunity to go back because especially the fact this is dropping on YouTube, it's like, bro, I'm telling you, I've done it before in
Shout out
real
to True
life,
Fully
bro.
in the building.
I'm telling you, I've done it before. I
What's the
battled
word? What's
people
the
that
word?
was on their way over there, and because got them up out of here, they never even got the chance, bro. So what I will say is, if the opportunity does present itself, make sure you work out some kind of deal contractually where even if you can't get your battles to drop on YouTube and it is an app, make sure you work something out where you get some type of perk or like a music video or feature from a signed artist because everybody connected to somebody that's famous or something. You know what I'm saying? Something where you can make some money outside of that right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'll say. No, just
You
cause
said
cause it's a lot of stuff you do have that I wouldn't know. Cause if it's on the app, I wouldn't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
so
you might
you
be
saying
trapped there. I'm sorry to hear that.
you saying you could smoke them so bad on the 13th that it might
It's
not like
happened already.
that next step might not
Hey,
even be
I ain't gonna
realistic.
lie.
It's happened already, bro. Let me tell
Yeah,
you. Let me
Honor
tell
and
you what's.
Showoff battling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. December
What's
13th
good?
on
What up,
Bar You to
bro? What's
Death.
good?
Solid.
what up? What up, yo? Hey, Yana, like my favorite battle rapper, fool. That nigga, hey, show off. You in for one, shorty. I don't see you smoking
Not
them.
really. I'm not in for
I
one,
don't see
bro.
you smoking them, fool.
Hey, we can't see
Smoking?
oxygen either, bro. We can't see air either, but we
Ah.
sure sucking it in right now, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? We can't see air. We can't see the day we gonna die. But guess what? Both things happening. I'm telling you.
Mm,
They both happening, bro. You know
mm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit.
Anna, how you feel about, potentially getting smoked and not being able to move forward in your career doing anything after? Like the
I'm only
URL
saying it
might
to
not
motivate them.
even be
The
a
getting smoked,
thing.
the getting smoked is always a possibility in this sport. You know what I mean? And as I was writing, I'm like a round and a half, maybe two. Because he said 2 minutes, I thought it was 2:30. I thought it was 3 minutes, but he said
Yeah, yeah, I
bags.
actually
Damn, hold
I
said
spoke
up.
with bags.
2:30.
Me
I
too.
spoke.
Yeah, 2:30. Yeah, however y'all want to do.
Nah.
You know, it go to that anyway. You
Wait, yeah. So
know,
let's do that first. Matter of fact, how
Yeah,
you feeling,
because
show? It's up to you,
because
show.
honestly, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. We could. It's a return now. I don't think any of us gonna be lacking in material, bro. So whether it's 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whether 3 rounds, 4 minutes, whatever it's gonna be, bro. Just
Yeah.
know we are able to make it happen. We're prepared to make it happen because I believe in giving the crowd what they coming out. Know what I'm saying to pay for, bro.
real.
Yeah,
So
yeah. All that sound good,
I'm
but I
not
got
just
paid for
know
two
that
minutes.
I'm not gonna cut you off, bro. Just
That's
know that
mute.
I've never been a battle rapper to say, yo, cut his time. That's why there's no footage of me doing it. I believe that if you wrote it and you want the world to hear it, say it, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all
I know
good, but
what
I
I
got paid.
got.
But I got paid for 2 minutes, so we kind of got to get an understanding on that.
Oh, no, I feel you, bro. That's up to you.
You know
It's
what I
up to
mean?
you, bro. Whatever you want to do. Either way, and it's everything I got is fire, bro. So however you want me to want it to happen, you can work it out with them. You know what I'm saying? Just know that it's good either way with me. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, it don't matter, bro.
Well,
Mm.
to answer your question, knowledge. As I was a round and a half in, if it's 2 minutes, I got 2 rounds down. If it's 2:30, then I'm a round and a half down. So as I was going through it, it wasn't, I wasn't the most proud of it. It's even looking like I want to do something else, but it's getting as it gets closer and closer, you end up just guys. Sometimes you gotta just keep that shit because it's getting too close to start doing too much and switching them to rememorizing shit. So, but if I'm being honest, I ain't where I would love to be. That's why I'm happy this is exactly what this is for, to get all that, knock off all that rust. My creative juices wasn't just super flowing too crazy. And so I just gotta get back in the mindset of it. So being smoked is a possibility on any stage, but because it's his return too, I'm banking that he rusty too, that he ain't no way he's sitting on
Don't bank on
a
that,
bunch of ain't no way he's sitting on fire like that. First of all,
bro. I've done it
it wouldn't have
before,
been that
bro.
fire if it was just regular. So did he been gone for 3 years, man? Shit. So, but I'm
Don't do
not
that,
bank,
bro.
but my shit, I would say is definitely 75% of what I'm capable of at my best. I had pretty rough camp with this one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be happy to get it all down, get it memorized. But I had a pretty rough camp with this one. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what's up, bro. Get on around Gwitty. I'm glad the real is free. You know what I'm saying? The screaming free Gwitty to their freedom. Glad he back home. You know what I'm
Free my
saying?
nigga
And
Gwitty.
definitely get with him because no lie, bro. Like I'm a real one. What's good with you, love? I'm a real one. You hear me? Like I've learned stuff from Gwitty. Like even when he was in the mansion, how to memorize quick and all that stuff, bro. And it's really a skill set, and it's like it's. You know what I'm saying? Get next to him, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, you won't even have that issue no more if you wanted to change something and have another round memorized by like in 2 days or a couple hours or you know what I'm saying? It's just muscle memory, bro.
Yo, Anna, let me ask you this: just as far as your resume, like, is Show Off at least one of the top or one of the biggest battles you've had in your career so far at this point?
Well, see, I've been a URL baby, so unfortunately, he don't mean nothing over here. That's what I meant by like it don't
Okay.
really no it don't hold weight over here. Like you could like A Ward held weight on before he got the URL. That's how big he made a name. Like some people could really do that off URL, but it's
And you don't feel
hard.
like Show Off did that?
I think we all know him. He's a household name for certain. We know who the fuck he is by heart. He's a household name, but it's not a highly respected name in terms of how the URL culture would describe him. Now, this isn't personally me. It's more
Oh,
like
so not battle
I'm
rap
speaking
culture,
like I'm
URL
speaking
culture.
like what the league would say. Yeah, because you know it's different leagues,
Okay,
different
I
stats. It's
got you.
different stats. It's not all combined. You know, you got the NBA and you got the other stuff. It's not all combined. It's different stats. And personally, just with the circles I play in, I don't fuck with battlers. No, I would not be linking with Gwitty. I don't fuck with ugly niggas, or I don't be fucking with battle rap niggas. I don't like niggas. If I think he suck, I don't want no advice from him. None of that. None of that. No, hell no. But what I'm saying is, for the little small circle I do fuck with, niggas, it's not super duper respected like that. Like, you know what I mean? Not like a like. I mean, I guess my
I
biggest
mean,
opponent was been
not when
Ill
I'm I
Will.
mean, maybe
My
when I'm
biggest
not in the
opponent.
building.
God damn, Brody. My biggest opponent was Ill Will so thus far. So then that was a while ago, but I mean, to claim he not a decent name, it would be ridiculous. But the fact we both coming back, we both starting from zero. You know, battle rap is what you did lately. We both coming back. We start from zero. He ain't bringing a whole bunch of clout in this. I ain't bringing no motherfucking momentum and clout into this. We kind of trying to build it back up off each other as we speak. So it's so to you know what I mean. It ain't like it's so. I hope I said it the best way I could, man.
Okay. Um,
Again, man,
so
I
so
respect that,
so
man.
you saying Ill Will is your biggest battle? That's what as far as that, and then but since he's
Yeah,
not
I
on
look
the
at it.
league or the NBA,
Knowledge. I look at it a little differently. It will in name may have been, but like when I took Loso at the time, Loso was bigger. So it's like
got you.
that's why I
Okay,
keep trying to bring in more. That's why I
okay,
keep
okay,
bringing
okay,
in words
okay.
like momentum and stuff. It's where
Right,
you are when I took you. When I took Bill Collector, he just beat Hitman, or arguably, or had a classic with Hitman. So he
right,
was on
right.
top of the world. I was his next
Got
battle.
you.
But if you just say my biggest battle, Bill Collector, motherfuckers gonna say, wait, what? Did you battle blank, blank, blank? But it's when they bring in the clout and momentum with them that they bring in. That's what I'm talking about. And me and Show ain't bringing no clout and momentum. I'm pretty sure he has a solid, dedicated fan base that's gonna ride regardless. But you know what I mean by momentum. I'm talking about you know what I'm talking about. You
So
the it guy. You know what I'm
right,
saying. We know what I'm saying. We know what I'm saying. We just pretending
and,
we
and
don't. We know what's up.
and it seems like the fact that I guess he's not in the NBA or hasn't been in the NBA on that level, you don't give him that extra, you know what I mean, nod as far as like you feel like he ain't played in the hardest league. So he's not really that tough in a sense. That's what I feel like I'm getting.
Without the disrespect part, it is kind of like that, but without the disrespect that he ain't. I said he's a solid battler, like most of us. We all solid battlers. We do our thing. We have hits here. We have misses here. Hopefully, this is a hit. There may be a miss. That's part of the game. Most of us plateau right around that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really a
Right.
different breed of niggas, and knowledge you aware of this because you know my career by heart. So you get a different
Facts.
look than some people who don't even have the app. Can't even. You haven't even seen my best work. They still talking about swamp and shit. That was a
Right.
light million views. That was a light million for a PG. They ain't know they don't know nothing, but they claim they know everything. So that's why it's just tough, bro. It's like if you really know my shit, bro, you know for a fact you ain't fucking with me in no shape, form, how.
Let's
This shit is
go.
too potent, boy. I'm way
Talk
too
your
creative.
shit.
I am the most creative battle rapper to ever exist, and I'm the greatest singing battle rapper. We could have a sing off after the battle. I'll
I
3
don't
you
want
in
to
the
do that,
battle.
bro.
I will 3 you note for note.
Here
We can
we
go note for
go.
note. We can go note
Come
for
on,
note. We can
bro.
go run for run. Whatever he want to do, man. What the
Stop,
fuck?
bro.
Show, he said you ain't never touched the
Stop
NBA,
it, bro.
man. You good, but you ain't NBA good, show.
You know what's crazy, bro? That's why I posted that video of Norbs when he was doing the so-called PG, the reject class, right? When he said multiple names, and then when he got around to my name, he said, as far as show off, we just couldn't come to an agreement. So he said that it would be best if he didn't rap over here. So I wished him the best. Bro, I dubbed where you trying to rush to, bro. My career was based on that way before Easy did it, any of that. Remember No Contract Killer? And it's like, I understand
Why
what
you
you're
say
saying
rush
when you
to? Why
say,
you say rush to? I was already over there for 6 years. Why you say what you mean rush to?
oh, I said rush back. You're not actively listening. I said rush back. But
No,
back
no,
to
I,
back
I
to.
I ain't rushed back, bro. I took a 2 year
I said
break.
you try. I said that you trying to rush back to, bro. I know you
No,
didn't get
but I'm
back
not.
yet.
I took a 2 year break just like you for my two daughters. Same.
Oh, so I don't know. I don't know this, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I
See, I
mean,
usually let people talk, but I'm
it's
gonna jump in with the stuff that you I ain't gonna let the lie. I'm
I
gonna do
don't
it like
know
you.
this.
We gonna ride in your style. I'm gonna do it like
Hey,
you.
listen,
I
I
can't let the lie
respect that.
live.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
respect
like that.
that. I respect that. No, it's good to know that you are an active father. I respect men that's in their kids' lives, bro. I've lost friends because they wasn't in their kids' lives. Because I'm a real one like that. You can't be my friend. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that about you, man. It's good to know that that's a reason you took off, and it wasn't the fact that you just wasn't getting booked, man.
Oh
Because I
hell
know it'd
no!
be hard for
They
y'all,
call me
man.
every they
I
call
don't
me
know,
every
like,
they call me
I
every 40 days for a plate. I gotta keep
I
telling
feel
them
you.
no.
I
You
feel
know
you,
who I
bro.
am, right?
I
I
know
was a
how it
number
go.
one pick.
I mean, I know how it is, bro. I know how it is, bro. But what I would like to say is, I understand that they consider it the NBA battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And it is the largest platform in battle rap, but it's not the culture of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm honestly proud to have been a part of somebody that became the number one competition for who you consider the NBA.
But
You
he's
know,
saying that's where the best skills are at, though,
if
Shorty.
that
Like
was
the
true,
best
hold on, let me
skills, the
ask you a
nicest
question.
niggas is
So
at.
hold on. So did Math battle there?
Yes, he
Yeah.
birthed it.
Okay, did Arch battle there? Did
Yes.
Big K battle there? Ill Will,
Everybody.
O
Yeah.
Red, Sway Sever,
Like,
Chef Trez, Briz Rothstein, they all battled there, right?
yeah, Hollow,
But
Cassidy, you keep
and this
going.
is my resume that I've been competing with, right? With the wins though, right?
Mm.
So I don't understand what he's talking about. I go by what can be searched, or everything I'm saying can be searched. So if that's the NBA and that's where the greatest rap, and I've got
I think I
their
went up.
roster, but it's just happening over here, I'm a firm believer in if I shot you in the dome on Marcus Garvey Boulevard, it don't matter if you got headshot on Marcus Garvey Boulevard or Gates Avenue, you
Oh, I gotta
still
leave out.
gone, bro. You
Oh, there you
still
go.
got your shit rocked, my boy.
Mm.
My bad. Go
Safety
ahead. Do your
speed.
thing. I'm back.
Yeah, so that's just how my mind work. If you get headshot on Gates Avenue or Marcus Garvey Boulevard, it really don't matter. You still going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and
So
besides,
you feel like what he's
what I
saying is
was supposed to do
irrelevant
in the
as
culture
far as
was
the
done.
NBA? You feel like what he's
I
saying is
mean,
irrelevant?
I don't see when I hear NBA. So I'll use my own personal experience, right? When I hear NBA, honestly, I know what they go through over there, especially when they brand new, because I was that. That's why I dubbed it. So I've never heard of nobody being drafted from quote unquote the G League to go to the NBA and not get money. Like they want to rap for free this first time. And no, that's not the NBA don't work like that. So I don't consider that analogy like valid. Especially, you know what I'm saying? Like if you think of the NBA, it's not one solid, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of teams, bro. Sure, it's one organization, it's a bunch of teams though, bro. And they're not team players. So I just don't really get the analogy, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it.
Maybe I can help you out a little bit because it's actually very simple. The NBA is the analogy, meaning they're the biggest, they're the largest. Every inspiring artist want to be there and prefers to be there, pending they don't like some of the things. Like you personally, you didn't like a few of the things or some of the ways it went. That was your story, and it didn't work out for you. Lucky for you, you made something of yourself somewhere else. Not everybody gets that opportunity, so go you. First of all, second of all, most people like that opportunity. Most people don't mind the five. My first battle with Swamp was $500 and it went up $500 every time after that. Every single time it was $500 more all the way up until I was $4,500 nigga. That was a solid gig for me. I had no complaints, but I get
Oh no,
why
I
other
respect
people
that.
don't. But I get why
Me
other people don't.
personally, it wasn't though. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like I was already over 30 when that was offered, and I was already an active father. So the man in me, and I was fresh home from up north doing years, bro. The G in me wouldn't allow me to accept something from a man that I wouldn't accept. Circumstances shouldn't change what I accept from somebody or not. If I'm fucked up, that shouldn't alter what I stand on. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's business. Because think about it. Like, there's a bunch of people who just too soft to complain about the things. And we see it all the time. They'll do one video and then somebody will come tell them shut up and they get quiet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't move like that as a man. You know what I'm saying? And luckily, I was a part of an organization that never made me move like that. Not, it can't make me, but they just didn't. It wasn't even the type of men to require that type of action. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I can't relate to it, bro. So I don't see the NBA thing. You know what I'm saying? Plus,
I mean,
if
you do
everybody
under you
wanted to
do
be there, I wouldn't have dubbed it if everybody wanted to be there.
well. Let's do Q&A. It might be easier than my long speeches. Let's just do a quick Q&A. You do recognize, yet true or false, they're the biggest league, battle rap league of all time
I just,
until the end of time.
yeah, I just said that. I,
Okay, yes. So that's a yes.
I said that in the
That
same
that
statement.
that
I
right.
said that they wasn't number one in RB's retiring year. They was number two.
That 1 year?
It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
All right.
It
So
was still number two.
they 19 and
It was
1.
still number two.
But yeah, right. No, I'm not
Yeah.
dismissing your claim. I'm trying to give it a different light.
Okay.
Okay, understood. So they are number one. That alone creates the analogy for NBA. It just being number one. That alone, you don't even need more than that. Now, does everybody go to the NBA? No. Some people didn't play in the NBA and had a great Royce White. And then some people don't like how it go once they get there. But to pretend our aspirations wasn't to be there, that's where we start mislying and misconstruing and manipulating things. Showoff, you wanted to be on URL until you
I never
found
asked. No,
out
hell
it
no.
was too many things you didn't like.
No, hell no. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I was fresh home. I was at a We Go Hard, no, a Trap House New York battle. Salute No Mercy. And the URL staff was on the stage for my battle because they heard about me. I didn't know who none of these niggas was. I was fresh home, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I didn't know who nobody was in battle rap. I was just nice. And when Nunu Nails was on the stage, by the end of my second round, she called Norbs on the phone and said, "Yo, it's this kid named Showoff. It's this dude named Showoff. We need him on here." And then I got a phone call from strangers. I didn't even know who niggas was. I was asking them how they got my number, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. This all real. That's why I'm glad it's recorded. You ask any of them. Word is born. Cause I don't care about. I never cared about what somebody's willing to pay me because I pay myself. That's how you able to stand on principle and say, you know what, I'm not budging off of this. But when you say you sell 1 billion drugs, but then you get hype over $500, it's like, what am I supposed to believe?
Why you see? It's the extra words you put on it. Who's hype? That's just the payment to perform.
No, I'm just you
Well,
said
who's running
for you.
around
No, you
promoting?
said just now. Your words was, and I ain't even gonna lie. For me, that was good for me back then. I'm sorry.
Bro,
It wouldn't have been
no,
good
and
for
that
me.
no, you not no, you ain't listening well enough, and that's
I
okay,
did.
brother. Because
You said that verbatim.
no, no,
It's
no,
recorded.
no, no. I probably, bro, no funny shit, bro. We can go band for band. I know I got way more money than you, bro. So
I
let's
wouldn't
not
do
do
that.
like whatever you
I'm in my
trying to do.
40s, bro.
Let's not
I'm
do that.
grown. Why would I do that?
I don't get.
Who
Yeah,
does that?
yeah, you shouldn't. You
I
shouldn't.
wouldn't do that
Good choice.
because my
Great
charges was
choice. But let's say this.
robbery. I know niggas
I
get
was,
robbed.
I was, ex-
I did years
I was
for it.
explaining. I was explaining that I made $500. My first PG
Right.
was Swamp because you were saying you wasn't gonna do shit for free. I was just saying it wasn't free for me, but I get why it was probably free for y'all niggas. I was the number one pick, so they was
Oh
excited to
nah,
pay
it was a
me.
different time, bro.
It's
You
probably
came after me. That's why we put money in the game,
that's
so they had
so
money to
so
give
show
you.
off. This is the point I'm making. In the NBAs, the guys now get more than the other guys. It's always gonna be that way. It's still
NBA
you
don't
be
make
hearing
sense
my
for it though,
bro. You
bro.
just not
And I can
seeing it.
explain to you why. I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like mad analytical, right? So my thing is Amazon would be good for that. Why? Because Amazon is a big brand, the largest, and a bunch of little people working for them. But it's only one boss. That's more like what URL is. It's like a few people sprinkled at the top that get the bat, and then everybody is an employee, 1099, right? So Amazon makes sense, but it's mad owners in the NBA, bro. You get what I'm saying? So it's not a good analogy. It's not mad owners in URL, bro.
But you could call that's the groups. So Rex is the owner of that. That's the group. You could now those are all the groups that's in
No,
there.
but they play in other leagues too, though. That's why it wouldn't be NBA. See what I'm saying?
Bro,
Wasn't Rex just on
Rex got
TRL?
me this bag.
But wasn't
Rex
Rex
got me
just
this
on?
plate.
But listen, but Rex will battle on TRL next, right? He could battle over there. He's not URL. He's one of the people who could say he helped make URL. To me, he's a person who was bigger than the brand.
And the owners of the NBA can invest in the big three or have a team in the big three if they wanted to.
Hey, of course, of course. I'm just saying, like, intellectually, it don't make sense for an analogy, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they
But
could
see,
say
that's
it.
only when
It's kind of like when
you
people
explain
call.
that you get
It's like people
you
call
explained it
Smack
that you're
Uncle
a little
Smack.
too analytical. You explain that you're a little too analytical, and that makes sense. Now I'm happy you said that
Yeah, I
because you
just
are
like
being
for
a little
things
too
to make
analytical.
sense.
The NBA could be synonymous with NFL, UFC. It could be
That's
Showtime box.
none
It
of
could
them
be
would fit though.
synonymous with all. It
UFC
just
would fit.
means the top
UFC
in
would
its
fit.
field.
UFC
It
would
just
fit.
means the it just means the top in his field, bruh. That's all it means. The
Oh,
fact that
okay.
you trying to find
I get
it
you.
don't mean it
So I
don't
didn't
mean
know
six
that.
fouls and you foul out. It don't mean you shoot free throws, brother. It
No,
just
I
means
know
they're at the
that. I know
top of
that
that
part.
field.
I just think because I
God
think
damn.
business. I think business. I'm sorry, bro. I like things that make sense, bro. I think business, bro. I'm handling business right now. You gotta forgive me, bro.
But
I don't know.
but you
I don't think
but
small, bro.
here's
What
the
you
funniest part though.
want me to
This
say?
isn't your first time hearing that. You know they call it the
And it's
NBA.
never made sense.
You
That's
know
why
what
every
we mean
interview
by
I
it.
say the same thing. Every interview that don't really make sense to me, bro. UFC would make sense because you have one large owner and a bunch of people who work for the owner that pays them. That makes sense.
That's a bunch of them owners. He just sold it. He's not even the sole owner. Dana White is one of the owners now. They sold it for $4 billion to Fox.
That's what's
All
up.
right, fuck the analytics. Okay, fuck the analytics. You're right. It shouldn't be that. It just means they're at the top of their field. So
Mhm.
you wouldn't deny URL is the number one
I
league.
said they
Besides the
was.
1 year okay, so they're the NBA. All right. So with that being said, all I'm saying is it's a lot harder to gain global respect when it's not done in the NBA. The reason
Then
we use the
then how
NBA
did I
is
get it?
the reason we use the NBA is because it's plenty niggas nice in the G League, plenty niggas nice or and one or whatever the fuck they at overseas. Plenty niggas be nice, but it ain't really nice if it's not here. This is where it's really your talents is really
So are we
judged
gonna
at.
see a
Oh,
difference
so it's the
December
cameras.
13th?
It's the cameras and the subscription for the YouTube channel they bought. I get you, bro. I understand now. So that's what you're
I'm
saying
sorry.
because so you saying because it'll reach a larger audience that got to be where it happens at, correct? That's
No,
what.
I'm explaining in
Uh-huh.
any field you can think of, show off anyone you want. Pick one. You got the floor. Pick your
No, no,
field.
just
In
yeah,
that
tell me,
field,
explain it to me. Uh-huh.
I got you. In that field of
Uh-huh.
your choice, there will be a number one. There will always be a number one, and that number one will be where it most matters. In any field you pick, in NFL, NBA, soccer, golf, MLB, whatever you want to pick
Mhm.
it. And that field will be where the number one most respected players are, where the number one greatest competition is, and
Mhm.
where it matters the most.
All right,
Do
so
you
let
know
me
how
ask
many
you.
boxers?
I
Show off, you know for a fact. Now this
No,
you
I
can't
understand
deny.
what you're saying.
You
I get what you're saying now.
you
Real quick, I'm just
you know
asking.
a million boxers who don't get they just due because
Facts.
their competition was ass. The competition
That's a
was
fact.
ass. They be talking about you. Bill Russell can't be in the top 10 because he was playing against plumbers. They say top of strength of schedule matters in anything.
Mhm.
Dog and little dog and little niggas in the blue room ain't gonna cut it. Cause they gas and shit. They love that shit. They love pulverizing. ARP love that shit. Shit was
Mhm.
banging out. Throw you out the motherfucking venue if you was over here. He'd have threw you out the venue if you was over here. You guys would have got thrown out the Gramercy if you was over here. You love that shit. Your boss love that shit. Strength of schedule matters, bruh.
Finish. I don't want to cut you
No,
off.
no, last one. Everybody think they can sing in the house and go to Apollo. They'll tell you if you can really sing or
Your
not.
I don't
battery
Because
got
your
to
got
do
mother will
that,
low.
bro.
always think you
I
can
got
sing.
features with signed
All right,
artists that pay
done.
me
That
for
was
the
it. That was
feature,
it.
bro. Why would I do that? I got
Say it
like
again, bro.
music. I have actual songs with like lit signed artists. Why would I go to Salute Apollo Theater, man? A legend that was a legendary place where icons went through.
Fact.
Icons. Not even gonna lie, but I
So you know
wouldn't.
what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do that. And I mean, we have social media. You don't need that.
But you get the gist, right, brother? You right, brother? You a little shallow, man. You get the gist, right? Right.
So
Yo,
so
Damn.
so so Anna, the fact that you've battled on a tougher league, you feel like, you know what I'm saying, all of that, is there going to be a difference on the 13th? Are we going to see that difference? Like, yo, I'm in the
I hope
NBA
so.
and he's in a different space. Hey, are we going to
Nah,
be
bro.
able to see a
Knowledge.
separation?
I wasn't downplaying his work
I'm not saying
because
you
and I
downplaying his
even
work,
said
but
no,
is there
meaning let me
levels? That's what I'm
I
asking.
got you. I got you. Of course, there's levels of once the URL established talent and any other
Is
leagues
it gonna
established
resonate on
talent.
bar you to death?
But it's hard. You know how hard it is to get a name outside of URL and show off. Did it? A Ward did it. We can name at least a good six who has a respected name without going through the machine of URL. And he's one of the people on that list.
Facts.
That's impeccable, bro. That's
Shout out
phenomenal.
to URL.
Let's not take none of that away, brother.
So let me ask
Okay,
you a question, because I'm
now
curious
that we
now.
got that clear,
Real quick,
now that we got that far
beforehand, let me
clear.
just ask you one thing, bro. Before you dip and all
Oh,
that,
oh.
I just
All
want to
right.
know, like, what did you like? What?
Shout out to
Because
URL.
I respect what you're saying, and I understand where you coming from now, right? What do they gain more than I do battling over there? What do the actual individual battler, right? Because I made more than a lot of them over there. The only ones probably making more than me over there was the top niggas, right? And the same people that know them know me and recognize me everywhere I go and respect me the same. So I'm trying to understand what they actually gain outside of saying they was somewhere that, like, what's the gain? Because a lot of people not smart enough to
Oh,
actually
uh,
monetize it on their
no
own.
problem, brother. What you gotta remember is that the amount of events y'all threw in
Mhm.
comparison to URL, there's a chance them niggas did make more money than you. Because let's say they only made 4,500, they threw almost 27 events one year, and a lot of them were repeat offenders. You can get on that thing. Kid Chaos was on at least 9 of them in a row. You Jay and I like you can. So if you add all that up. You was only on RB. What he threw one event a year, maybe two. So I don't know. If, I mean, I don't know if it's safe to say you made more than all them niggas.
Oh
That we
no,
gonna have that.
see
That's
you talking about. I see that's where the confusion lies. Cause y'all somewhere where y'all can't rap nowhere else. I might have had 2 or 3 battles on RBE, but I had 18 battles that year, and my number goes higher than it is on RBE when I go outside of RBE. I get paid more in them other places because I'm lit. So that's
name
probably
one.
why I don't understand it.
Hey, name one place besides RBE that get paid you more, bro.
What you talking about? I've been
I
paid
said
more.
name.
What are you talking about? By almost
I
every
said
league I've
name
been booked
one.
by. Every league I've been booked by, bro. You could name them. Every league
Can you?
since I became like the RBE face, bro. Every league that booked me outside of RBE, bro, paid me more than RBE, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. And I never had nobody hindering me, gang. Nobody.
They paid you more than RBE.
I mean,
So
unless I did a solid for somebody I was cool with. I mean, we know we do that in the culture. I mean, we do know that, right? No,
for
it's
sure, for
it's
sure.
people that we cool with, and we be like, yo, I'm gonna give you the love price and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? We do that. But outside of that, bro, like if I ain't have no personal relationship with nobody, my number was always my number, and I've never changed it. And fun fact, I didn't even sign a contract to get the money. That's how respected I am. My whole career. They sent the money and knew I was gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? So
Th- So okay, I be trying to tackle everything you saying one by one because some of it don't make sense, but it's not for me to judge, bro. Because at some point it sounds like I may be calling you a liar, so that's what I don't want to do.
oh no, you
So
couldn't
I
do
just
that.
let it go.
Because you would have
I'll
to
just
have
let it.
facts to do that. And I got the facts. I mean, I lived it.
Fair enough. Fair
Now,
enough.
it's kind of like you talking about how RBE would book an event or how they would,
I mean, you
because you
said you
said in
made more
general
than
that's how it
you
happens.
said you
But
made more than everybody but the top people on URL. Now
no, no, no,
you
no,
telling
no.
me that's
I
you
said,
saying that's a
I
fact?
said it's possible I made more than damn near everybody over there except the top elite because I know the bags I've gotten. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's a
what I said.
possibility. Oh, okay. So it's a possibility
Because I don't
that they
count. I don't
also
know what
made
they
more than
getting. You
you.
know what I'm saying? I could if I went based on the number you said, the 45, I definitely was getting more than that game. If I
No,
was
I
going
was,
off the number
I
you
was a
said.
little nigga. I was a little nigga.
I'm,
I ain't no,
I
I
mean,
ain't
you
over
stopped.
there.
I'm
I
just
ain't
saying,
over there.
you
Nobody.
stopped at that number. Like that was, I'm saying the end point. So if that was the top, I'm saying that you've reached. I've surpassed that number. You know.
Well, yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, don't use my number, brother. I wasn't nothing.
Oh, I mean, I
You gotta
had
use
to. I mean,
swamp number. You gotta use
that's
like
where you
swamp
set.
number
That's where you set it up
or
at, though, bro. I mean, we going off the same convo. Hey, enjoy your evening, love. You hear me?
you gotta. Yeah, I get it. I got you.
So
What's
still
up, this
December
nigga? You a
13th.
little
Do
delusional.
we see a clear difference? That's what I want to know. Is there a clear difference in skill and
It must be.
performance and anything?
It must be, man. I ain't been to the NBA, so don't expect me to come with no NBA rounds, man. I don't know.
I mean, you were an NBA player. You just didn't want to play. You had what it took to play in the NBA. You just chose not to due to other reasons.
I
So to
mean,
claim you're not an NBA player, that's downplaying yourself. You
it-
clearly had what it take to ball here.
but this is a contradiction because earlier you said
That's
that
what you
you
said.
don't see me as somebody who could compete over there. So which one is it? Do you don't see me as somebody who could compete over there, or am I somebody who dubbed it and I could have been over there, bro? Which one is it?
One of them is fact and one of them is opinion. So let me help you. The fact is, you could have played over here based on what you just told me about the
Boy,
story you
my
just gave
boy.
about Norbs and Nunu. So that's the fact.
What's good,
Here's
my
the
boy?
opinion. The opinion.
No. All
What?
right, I got you. My fault.
Oh, that's the fact. The opinion is, I
Mhm.
don't think he fared too well over here. I ain't got a good frame of reference for you to be being over here smoking shit. It's hard to just one thing we can't do is just say people would have dogged over here. We can't just say that. We can't. They used to say that about Disaster. He come over here and get his ass beat up. I mean, in a battle,
But we, we, we
motherfuckers
but
was
we knew that that was gonna
any
happen. His style
anybody
didn't fit over there. But we street
anybody that
niggas that happen to
anybody
be
that
from the essence, bro.
anybody that go crazy outside of URL, they
Hmm.
always geeking to say they would do it in the URL. Motherfuckers all be pressed to say that they could do that same
But
shit
it's
in
true,
URL,
bro.
and I'm just here to say they can't.
But it
I'm
is
just here to
true.
be like,
I could prove it because you can't name one lit nigga in the URL who wasn't lit before they got there. That's how they got there, bro. What are you talking about? That's how you
but
got there.
most
Somebody
niggas
heard you
only
and said, "Yo, bring him over." Y'all didn't. Ain't
most
no.
niggas only path was the URL. They never even like had a chance to explore anything else because they went straight to the NBA. Some
Oh no,
people
that's
don't
what's
stop
yeah,
past the
facts.
G
Like
League
chess,
first.
like chess. When he was on We Go Hard, I remember he had like 4 battles. I was in the building for his last one before URL scooped him up. But understand, again, everybody in there that's lit came from somewhere else, my bro. So that's
Right.
what.
We all
Oh,
got
you
a
know what's
hometown
crazy?
league.
So that
Yeah,
right there
duh.
would make it. That would make the NBA analogy make sense because
Bro,
technically
show
they
off. We
all
all
was
got
the
a
hot niggas in a college team, right?
We all
Before they
got a
came over.
hometown league. We all got a hometown league. We
Yeah,
no one first battle was gonna smack it. Don't work that way. You can't do that.
that's not true.
That's it.
Nah, Rex's was, Maths was.
I'm talking about since it became. Oh my god, do we? I be thinking certain stuff is
Nah, I'm gonna
implied.
stop
I
fucking.
got
I'm
you,
gonna stop
show.
fucking with you, bro. I
Got you,
know I'm doing
show.
it on purpose, bro. I'm sorry,
Oh,
bro.
I'm about to say
I'm
I
stop
got you,
fucking with
bro.
you,
I
bro.
was just about to let it go. I got you, bro. Because I be thinking certain
Show
things
off, y'all.
implicate
Show
something.
off.
No, I'm just fucking with him, bro. I've been fucking with him the whole time, bro. Now I always understood what you were saying,
Show
bro. It's just
off.
you know what I'm saying. I don't know,
You
bro.
just gotta
Salute,
I like
defend
salute,
to
yourself.
y'all.
nitpick
You just
sometimes,
gotta
man.
defend it.
I want to
Hell
know.
no, hell no. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. All jokes aside, bro, you mad talented, gang. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. But I'm mad talented too, bro. And at the end, it's because it's battle rap, right? You have attributes you amazing at. I got attributes I'm amazing at. I just hope that on that day, all 3 of our rounds are the craziest rounds of the night, and our battle is flawless. Cause that's what it deserved to be for a return, gang, and for a debut. I just know me personally, I've never played my whole career. I don't have no battle where I'm standing up there looking crazy like I forgot what I wrote, or like I'm standing there looking wild, just wild crazy. I don't have none of that stuff because whether it's on RB or not, I take every battle serious. All of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be the same one for this one, especially for the homie Boz, bro. It's like I'm about to really come pop out there and go crazy. So I know you're gonna do the same
I
thing.
think December 13th. I think Show will have a tough time with me due to the fact that I don't live a public life. My life is real private. I don't be on the social media. I don't have no Twitter. I don't be on it. I don't be on Instagram. I don't be on nothing. So
What
I don't have no controversy. I don't have no stories. I don't have nobody ever did nothing to me
I
about
never
it. I
needed
don't,
that, bro.
no, I'm not saying you do. I'm just speaking for the majority of my opponents. It'd be difficult when you ain't got nothing really to say.
I mean,
He
it's
gotta
not
start
true.
saying shit.
That's not true. Even during this conversation, think about it. There's been certain contradictions. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. So you known for funny rap. You said you stopped doing it, but you known for drug bars, right? But during the
I'm
conversation, you
no
said
I'm the
at
most
one point I was
well-rounded
getting.
battle rapper. I'm
But
known for everything.
I understand. I'm talking about what's highlighted though. Like you can have all the attributes. We like a human being. We could all be angry. We could all be mad. I'm saying like we have the same emotions, but what separate us is what's I guess heightened out of the categories, right? So what I'm
True.
saying is you have certain attributes that are shine more than others. So the ones that are shine the most is gonna be how you able to be funny on purpose, because that's a great talent to have. You shouldn't discard that because
True.
people clown this shit because they only probably hate it because they couldn't do it, right? And
True.
then you have the ability to do the drug bars. I kind of like it's different like for what I like Griselda for. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a drug ball, but it'll be something I ain't hear before, right? But the contradiction in it is saying that all of that time ago that something like five was, you know what I'm saying, like stood out to you. Cause to me, it's like, bro, that don't make sense to me. know what I'm saying? So I could
Yeah,
possibly
I'm
use
known for
something
my
like
heavy
that.
drug. I'm known for my heavy drug rounds. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's what I'm
Before it was
saying.
cool. Before it was cool though. Now it's cool to say everybody just following it. I'm talking about before it was
Except
cool. Yeah,
before it
yeah,
was
yeah.
Cause it ain't
cool.
even no
Before it was
crackheads
cool.
left, really. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like,
before it was cool.
so
I
well,
want to know.
I definitely look forward to hearing the rounds because you don't rap like nobody else, bro. So I know
Mm.
I'm gonna hear something I never heard before. Or well, hopefully I hear something I ain't never heard before because, bro, I got like 70 battles online. It's like it's not like you don't have a whole catalog and history of shit to go back to. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
let me ask this: Show up. Was it hard preparing for somebody like Your Honor who don't got a whole bunch of shit out there or whatever about them and shit like that?
nah, hell no, because it ain't never been hard to talk about no nigga, and I never needed to know information about somebody else
Right.
to be able to
Ain't you a
talk about the
personal
nigga in
type of?
front of me.
Ain't you like a personal? Ain't you more of like a
No,
personal type of dude?
hell no, not at all. What battles did you watch where I got personal, bro?
Yeah, I must have that wrong. Okay, okay.
Yeah, totally wrong, bro.
You-
I think the
See,
only
I thought
time I
okay.
said something personal was in one battle, and that's because salute the homie Big K. But when I first got the story about his homie that passed or his brother, whatever it was, it rubbed me wrong. So that's why I used that for an angle because I actually in real life didn't like it. But once I heard what he was talking about, I was like, oh, I understand that part, bro. No, but that's the only reason I use that for an angle, bro. I don't do all that shit because I'm nice, bro, and I don't personally know niggas.
So
I
you
don't
just
hang
feel
with
like you're
niggas,
gonna
just
out
like
rap him
niggas
and
don't
be
hang with
better
me.
than him rapping?
Of course I am. What do you? That's what I've always think
No,
about
that's
it. I got known for
ain't.
doing that. I didn't get known for punching nobody or known for no stupid shit. I got known in battle rap because I was the better rapper than whoever stood across from me, bro. Maybe he right. Maybe there was nothing extra special about Show Off, but it had to be something. Why? Because the same people that know the people that he possibly may want to battle in the future know me.
Right.
Yo, show.
They don't know it. They know me.
ARP gave you some good plays. I tell you that, and you earned them. I give you that. Yeah, but bro, I don't know. I guess I just view it differently, and we ain't gonna agree on that. But that's all good.
Married to the bars. You got a question?
That's what I was gonna ask
Yeah,
after.
yeah,
I was just
I
about to.
do definitely. Hey, y'all
You
can hear
go,
me all right?
last.
That's Till.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, salute, salute. What's good with y'all? Show off, your honor. What's up, man? We both we met both y'all in the game, man, and shit like that. My biggest question is, you know what I mean? Does an L mean that y'all continue y'all path, or does it end? Because we both want to see y'all in the game. So, you know what I mean? What's the result of this? How does that influence your future from here? You know what I mean?
I'm
Oh, well, I found out. I found out not too long ago when I looked it up. One of the things I had was it's called fleeting fame syndrome. So it's when you had the light, you had the shine, and then it slowly starts to go away. You slowly less and less get more interactions, less and less people want to take a picture with you, even in your own city. It's called fleeting fame syndrome. So I realized I had that, and I was fighting for it. Now I'm kind of want it back. I kind of want the spotlight back. I like kind of being a little fake famous. I enjoyed all that. If I'm being completely honest. So for me personally, I think I'm back. I think I'm back. Like I want to get my spot back and shit because this shit started fleeting and it sucks when nobody give a fuck about you no more. So I gotta get back in the and battle rap so fast, it moves so fast, Brody, that you gotta stay active, especially the way this shit turn around now. The turnaround is crazy. Niggas battling once a month now. Fuck all that 90 days. Niggas battling once a month.
Right.
So if I ain't gonna be able to compete on that level, then I might as well say fuck that shit. But I think I'm gonna come back and I'm here to stay. I want my spot back. I want clout back. I want the money back. I want everything back. I want my shit back, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel horrible, gang. I, I'm not gonna lie to you,
Why you
bro.
feel horrible? Why you feel horrible, show?
Outside of battle rap, bro, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm a real nigga, bro. And honestly, bro, I'm a father first, bro. And with him telling me that his hiatus was for the same reason as mine, bro, I never want to play a role in somebody not getting money, bro. That shit, that I believe in karma. But I'm telling you in real life, and I want you to think about this, Yana. I'm not being funny when I say this on my kids, bro. I'm trying to tell you, if you ask anybody in the culture that's around you, matter of fact, ask the homie Rex, bro. He'll tell you the names. I'm not gonna embarrass them by doing this because who knows? Maybe in the future another opportunity will come. But he'll tell you the names of the people who thought like you because they had the opportunity coming. And as soon as niggas even heard by the end of that night, the outcome wasn't show off got smoked, nigga, the opportunity vanished, bro. Do you understand the company that you talking about here? Remember, it took for a D league, as you call it, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe Red Breed is definitely one of the best leagues in the planet, but it took for those leagues to reignite Chef Trez, JC, Big K. the ill wills, the same people that everybody is pardon the language, but dick riding right now. It took for a Red Bee to reignite their whole career, bro. Why? Because the company said, because you had a loss, we're not fucking with you. So I just need you to understand what I'm saying. It might not have been the smartest thing, and I understand you believe in your material and shit, but don't be so ignorant to reality that you feel like you just gonna have this spectacular performance. And because I still gotta rap, bro, and you could have good shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, bro, it just might not be better than mine, gang. And they
Let
gonna
me say that,
treat you like that.
let me say this to you because I understand what you're saying, and I think I'm peeling through a couple things you said. I want you to know, bro. But I can speak for me, and I'm speaking for the culture, bro. Niggas respect RBE. RBE always been respected. Motherfuckers never. I know URL RBE, but niggas respect RBE's platform. They always did. RBE was necessary to the culture. In case this never came across correctly, RBE was super necessary to the culture. Niggas respect RBE. It's just RBE go a little too far when they keep trying. You know, when y'all keep trying to put yourselves in the same boat as the NBA. Now it's hard to. You know what I mean? It becomes harder to keep that respect going. But trust me, bro, niggas know what's up with RBE. Niggas go over there and show out. They don't go
No,
over
I
there and
wasn't
choke.
saying that to defend RBE. I was saying it because in real life, there's artists that was on the same path as you. That was their next step. They was already in the talkings with the higher ups over there to be booked. And I'm telling you, when word got to the higher ups that whoever they was looking at lost, the opportunity vanishes, bro. That's all I'm saying is don't count your eggs,
That's
bro.
what you saying.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
that's what you
saying. Just
saying.
don't let them
You
hatch
say-
first, bro.
you
Let
saying you saying you crush careers, basically.
all right. No, what I'm saying is I've done it, bro. The same way you say, yo, people act like they know your career, but it's a whole bunch of stuff they haven't seen, this, that, and the third. Bro, honestly, it's all up there. You know what I'm saying? For you to watch because the battles drop. One of them not gonna battle rap no more then, right?
Man, I never got smoked. I'm not a smokable nigga. I don't get smoked even when I
Mm,
ain't. I just don't get smoked. I ain't even one of those dudes. I don't get smoked. I don't never get smoked.
I understand, bro. You may maybe not smoke, but lose. You can lose convincingly, bro. You can lose convincingly. And if that happens, the opportunity won't be there, bro. What will you do then?
Bro, you gotta get the app, man. You gotta binge your honor because I
No,
don't
you
think you
keep
know. I
talking
don't think
about
you know
it
what
has
you in
nothing to
for.
do with what you've done. You just said that yourself. We both resetting to zero, bro. I don't have to go back to watch nothing. I'm on zero, you on zero. You got your bars, I got my bars, right? What I'm telling you is if you saying that you back on this road and this path to URL, gang, I'm being dead serious. I'm trying to get you to understand the company. You don't have to
I
take
never
my
said
word
that.
for it. Look
I
out
never
at the
said I'm on the.
at your peers. Look
I'm
at
not on
the
the back. I'm not trying to get back on the road to URL. URL
that's what
call
you
me
said
all the
though.
time.
But that's
No,
what you
I think
said.
you heard. I think you heard it wrong. I said, I before I go back to URL, I need a tune up, and I would have had one before you, but it wasn't. The opponent wasn't you at first, and who it was going to be, I would have needed a tune up for. But when he said
I
you,
get you. I
you
get you.
became the tune up.
I get you that. I get you. I understand. What I'm trying to tell you is outside of me and outside of yourself, the same way Boz is there and he's the owner of this company we about to perform for, there's owners over there. What I'm trying to tell you is in the past, it's already been, remember I said proof of concept. There is several artists, bro, that did not beat Showoff and did not get the opportunity. See that you still speaking as if you have the ability to just have something. It has to be given to you, brother, and you
I
have to
think I do have.
earn it by winning against me. Is what I'm saying. You have to earn it. You don't have it yet. That's why
I
I don't
understand.
understand it. Yeah, so it's like if you got a bird, you ain't make the money yet. You still got a brick. You know what I'm saying? You ain't make the money yet. You ain't turn it into money yet. And you can't turn it into money and really until, you know what I'm saying, the plug really dropped, you know what I'm saying, on you. Right? So that's what I'm talking about. So
So
it's
let me
not
ask you a
yours
question,
till it's
Showoff.
yours, bro.
Showoff. So let me ask you a question. Do you think that Your Honor has a pen to
Hell yeah, that nigga nice.
uh,
I ain't never think about it.
uh
Everything I said since I started was showing him like respect. I'm not being disrespectful. Some may come off condescending, but I promise I'm not being condescending. I'm trying to be real because you are who you are inside of a company and outside of it, right? I don't gotta. If I was never RBE, I still would tell any artist what I think would be best, like just intellectually or business wise. And I don't think that I think past experiences is the best way to know what the future holds, right? So if you have somebody who whipped their girlfriend ass 5 girlfriends ago, all 5 of them, I'm pretty sure this chick right here know that this nigga gonna beat her ass too, right? So if you had a chick that called police on her nigga 100 times, I'm pretty sure she gonna call police on this nigga too. And it's the same thing, is what I'm saying. So if you have several artists who had an opportunity to be somewhere, but they lost somewhere, and then the opportunity vanished, I just need him to know that that's very possible, and he may be getting a little too hype too prematurely. Cause you
got you.
might just be a nigga who get the addresses to the smack events and never get the rap, but they'll have you in the audience because people know you. You know
No,
what I'm saying? Cause that's what them niggas turned into. Audience members.
I'm dead. He's an
Just
audience
saying, bro.
member.
It's
Yeah, I'm
real.
dead.
I'm not lying, bro. Ask Rex. He'll tell you. I respect niggas too much, and it don't mean enough to prove no point on dropping niggas' names. I don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But them they know who they is, bro. If they want to come out and be like, yeah, I ain't gonna front, nigga, show smoke me, bro. I ain't get the battle on Smack no more. I was there once, but they got word I lost. I'm
Hey,
dead eyes, bro.
you ain't seen Louise in a while, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I do the same
Listen.
shit, man.
Mm.
Yeah, facts. That bro, that's why I know you
Mm.
nice, nigga. I'm not saying you not, nigga. You are mad fire, bro. Word is bond. I'm not saying you not. What I'm saying is I believe in my skill set the same way you do. And if we want to talk about skill set, I have proof of concept that not only do I have the ability to rap with the top names in this culture, I also have the ability to become lit without a huge machine co-signing me, bro. Which is actually harder to do, like you said, right?
Why isn't RBE considered a huge machine? There was a big corporation. Why would they never not be considered a huge machine?
No, so
If you don't
so
mind.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because so I look at the league owners of RBE differently, and the only reason I look at them differently is because the league owners at RBE pay for everything that they ever done, from the smallest to the largest events. And I was always taught that you're really not a boss until you spending your own money, right? So I don't look at it the same. They've never had a sponsor. This person is the reason this event has happened, and then that person is the reason this event has happened because they never had to have it. You know what I'm saying? And the
Mm.
quality of the events was never affected by if it was a sponsor or not, or the consistency of the events wasn't affected by if there was a sponsor or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just I look at the owners and the businesses and the companies and how they ran, and they ran differently. Both are ran